to your 30-minute beginner class. My name is Emma and I'm coming to you live and direct from none other than London, UK. I'm so excited that you have chosen to take this class. If you're taking this class on demand, I really urge you to jump on live. There's nothing like that live experience where we're exchanging energies, where we're moving in unison with everyone around the globe at the same time, okay? So have a look at your schedule, have a look at all of the instructors, all of the time slots we have. There's everything for everyone. And just put in your diary and join the live class. Okay, so what is a beginner class? It's a mixed bag. We're gonna go through all of the resistances, all of the zones, but I'm with you every single step of the way. It says beginner does not mean it's gonna be super easy. It's gonna be challenging but sustainable, okay? That's all I want you to know. With that being said, I hope you're starting to already pedal your legs. So what I'd like you to do is get rid of all of the resistance on your bike. And I want you to add some so it feels like you are on a nice flat surface that's supporting you. Okay? Nice flat surface. That is your resistance one, and that is what we're gonna be starting in. I hope you're ready to go. I sure am. Let's do it. All right, team. We're going in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. So what I'd like you to do is, I want you to take a look at your screen, at the bottom of your screen. You've got like the big number there, and that is your RPM. That is how fast you are working. That's how fast you're cycling, pedaling those legs. If you were to be on non-stationary bike, this is how fast you'd be going, your cadence. That big number. The big circle around that number, that is your zone. So for the time being, I want you to be in that green zone. Anywhere between 70 to 85 RPM, resistance 1, that's all I want you to do for now. Let's go. Now, another thing you will notice if you are new to Motosumo, new to classes, is some more information at the bottom of your screen. So that is your information where you have your distance you have gone, time left of the class, calories. That's your personal information, your personal stats. If you're taking this class live and you see who's taking part at the same time, when you swipe to the left, you see the stats as a collective. Your collective RPM, your collective miles cycled together, all the good stuff. All right, so from here, what I'd like to do is bring it up a little bit. By that I mean, let's get into your yellow zone. So let's go a little bit faster. So your yellow zone, anywhere between 90 to 800 RPM. So for now, let's start to aim for about 90. Let's go. Turn that wheel yellow. You'll see loads of emojis at the bottom of your screen. If you would take this class live rather, this is how we communicate, this is how we let each other know that what's going on, this is how we encourage each other, this is how we have banter. So that's what those emojis are for, really. Fun stuff. All right, let's bring up the ante a little bit. Let's go up in that resistance. Let's add some more. So let's add more resistance so it feels like you are on a gravel or sand. A bit more texture under your bike. but you're still on a flat surface. That is your resistance number 2. And here, let's return to green zone. Let's stay in green for a little bit. Resistance 2. Right. Getting our bodies and our minds ready for today with this warm-up. So in this resistance number 2, let's start to touch yellow. Let's go. Hey JJ78, how you doing? JJ in the house. Oi oi. Hello. Okay, so JJ, what we are currently doing is we're in resistance number 2 and we are in the yellow zone. How you doing today? Hope you are well. Yes. All right, since you just jumped on, feel free to coast in green for a little bit. But no, you're in yellow. Well, that's our fam. They just get right in. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add some more resistance. Resistance number 3. It feels like you are cycling through mud. It's sticky. Pull it back to green. Resistance number 3. Pull it back to green. Yes. So I'd like you to think about today. How do you feel when you work out? How do you feel when you move your body? Let's be a little bit more conscious of our bodies, our breaths, our heart rate. How are we feeling when we're moving, when we're in that movement? If there's any resistance anywhere, ride that resistance, go with it, overcome it. Okay. Now this is your position number 1 for my peeps on demand. We're sitting on the saddle. Let's get in your second position. You're gonna shoot your hips back, bum off your saddle, hands to the front of your handlebars, and chest down towards the front. Back nice and flat. So you're gonna stay in resistance 3, and you're gonna get in that blue zone. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So blue zone anywhere 50 to 65. That's it. Nice and steady. That's it. It's already feeling like a winning session, eh? Brilliant. 4, 3, 2. Sit down. Go up to green. Green zone. Let's get back into that 70, 75, what about 80 RPM? In resistance number 3. You know why? Because we're feeling strong today. And even if your body's saying, oh, I don't know, your mind is like, no, let's go. This is what we're gonna do. All right, hold that green. Yes. Love it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back to resistance number 1. Resistance number 1. We're gonna get into that red zone, 110 to 130. For now, stay in green. to get spicy. It's time to push. 4, 3, 2, push for red. Let's go. Yes. Let me chase, JJ. Yay! We there. Hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Pull back to green. I love that. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna repeat it. All right. I want you to start to build to yellow. Good. Lovely. That's it. Building up the RPM. Lift off to red. Let's go. Hey, JJ, gotta chase me now. Keep going. All right, nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it back. Hey. All right. That was super. So what I'd like you to do is, let's just recover, okay? Resistance 1. Let's ride in your green zone. That is your recovery minutes. In the beginner class, we always recover resistance 1, green zone. All right, all right. Hey, Kay. How you doing? Whether you're taking the class or just popping in, it doesn't matter. Welcome. All right, Kay. We're in resistance 1 and we're in the green zone recovering. All right. Let's go. Let's get into your resistance number 2. Once you get into resistance number 2, again you should feel like gravel or sand. Start to push to that yellow, let's go. Push to yellow. Add a bit more. And hold that. Nice. Way, look at that RPM, JJ. I like it. Can you get to 110? Oh, so close. 3, 2, 1, pull back to green. Ooh, JJ got there. My peeps on demand. I hope you are reveling at the amazingness of your bodies and what they can do. So we are in green zone now. And on the next stint, we're gonna get into your second position. Glutes off your seats. 3, 2, 1, lift off. Stay in green. That's it. JJ, pull it back. Stay in green. Yes. All right. Push to yellow slowly, let's go. Hey, let's get to yellow. Let's go for that burn, baby. Hold it. 4, 3, 2. Sit down. A. Hold the yellow. Yes. Lovely. All right. Now it's the pull. Let's start to pull it back to green. Pull it back to green. All right, nice. Yes. So, second position. 3, 2, 1, up. Get to yellow now. Once you're in your yellow, hold it. Yes. Nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Pull it back to green. Yes. Strong. Let's check back with our bodies. How are we feeling? Sometimes, when we concentrate on the negative of, I can't breathe, my legs are hurting, if we reframe that and think, I'm feeling the strength in my legs, I'm feeling the capacity in my lungs, I'm feeling that blood flow rushing around my body, feeling of aliveness. Is that even a word? We're gonna go for the last push. Okay? Second position. Cruising into yellow. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's it. Let's hold it. 95, just under 100. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. All right. Let's get back into resistance number 1. Whee. And let's have that nice recovery in green. JJ. That had my legs twizzled, but in a good way. All right, my peeps on demand. I know you're smashing this. If you haven't taken a live class with me, what are you waiting for? Okay. Relax and hold that green. Now, what I'd like to do is up the ante, because we only have 10 minutes left of the class, and I just want to squeeze the last bit of juice, the last bit of that cherry on the top, okay? So let's go for your resistance number 3. Resistance number 3. Guess what? You're holding green in resistance 3. Let's go. yellow in resistance 3. I want you to add some more resistance. And I think we are there. That's it, JJ. That's it, peeps. This is it. So, guess what? We've done 13 miles so far. 1, 3. If you're calorie inclined, we've done about 300. Everyone's different, but hey. So, now what we're gonna do is a little push. Resistance number 3. We're gonna cruise into yellow. 3, 2, 1. Turn our circle yellow, let's go. So we need to continuously kick your heels up to your bottoms, engaging your hamstrings. We are there. Hold it. I know it's maybe more challenging. We've got this. Hold it, hold it. Hold it or hold it. 3, 2, 1, ease off. Well done. Okay. Pull it back to blue. Resistance 3. Pull it back to blue. Slow it down. Catch that breather. JJ, you've got this. I'm with you. A wonderful thing about Motosumo is what we ask you to do in the class, we have to do ourselves as well. I'm not just showing you, I'm with you. Okay, let's go. Let's add it. Resistance number 4. We are going uphill, babes. Yeah? The toughest resistance there is. Number 4, add some. It should feel challenging to be turning those legs. Yeah. Stay in blue. Right. Now we're gonna get into your second position. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stay in blue. That's right. We are going uphill. Lovely. JJ, if you can, I want you to add some more resistance to your bike so that you are staying in that blue, so that your legs are working a little bit more, so your RPM a little bit more stable. Perfection, even though perfection does not exist. We don't want it. We want the process. Ha! You've got about a minute left of nice graft uphill. Add some more. This should be challenging. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more. This should be your toughest one yet. Resistance 4. Feeling strong. Let's go, a little bit left. Woo! JJ, you're smashing this. Peeps on demand, you're bossing this. Keep pushing, you've got a little bit left. Ah, so sweet. All right, 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, yes. Well done. Take it back. Resistance 1. Your leg should be feeling like a bit of feathers floating about after this. Resistance 1. Get into your green zone. Quick check. How is your body? All right. That red zone is calling us. Let's go. Get into your high yellows. And then slowly start to touch that red zone. Let me see that 110, 120. Yes. And pull back. Back in that green. So now, on the next push, I want you to get to that red zone much quicker than before. Hold that green. No rush just yet. Hold the green. Slow it down, JJ. Ooh, the anticipation. Three, two, one, let's go. Amazing. Yes. Pull it back. Add some more resistance, please. Resistance 2. We've got a little bit left. JJ, you are in there. You are holding this. You are bossing this. My peeps on demand. You are in it. All right, resistance 2. Give me yellow. Let's cruise into yellow, resistance 2. Yes, let me chase JJ. Listen, you, my Motosumo fam, are my inspiration. You are my driving force as well. I have to chase some of you on classes. It's pushing me and I'm pushing you. That's what it's about. All right, resistance 2, we're in yellow. But guess what? Last push to red. Let's go. Aye. You can get to red in your resistance 2. You can. You can. You're doing it. 4, 3, 2, and done. Woo! How are we feeling? Listen, my legs are absolutely saying, Emma babes, that was whoa, but thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. JJ, you absolute star. My peeps on demand, legends. Let's cool down. So, let's straighten your right leg. Push your heel down, lean forward with your chest. Sweet hamstring stretch, your calf as well. And swap sides. Have a think about how is your body feeling compared to the start of the class. Do you feel a bit more alive? Do you feel a bit more, maybe jelly? For sure. Maybe you feel a bit more, the stress, whatever stress you had has exited your body. Grab your elbows, open your chest, push it back. Take it to the side. Oh. Take it the other way. So make sure you follow us on Instagram at Motosumo. I'm on Instagram at Emma_, hands back, open the chest. I'm here every Monday night and Thursday night. Let's party, let's continue that journey. Shake off those wrists. JJ, so much love to you. Thank you so much for joining me. My peeps on demand, thank you for your energy. Let's connect again soon. Bye-bye.